Hey everybody, kind of an unexpected video. I just kind of threw it together. There is no narration except for this little thing while we're looking at a couple stills. Can you believe that face in my pants? It's unbelievable. I'm in one of my favorite places, the circle. This is just amazing what happened to me today. I think I explain it. I kind of leave it all up. It's not like it's some incredible video. That's why I'm talking now. It's just the ramblings of a madman with tinnitus, and I just kind of wanted to leave it up. It was so exciting, and how this stuff happens to me when it's not like moments where I just don't need anything to happen. I was across the street trying to ask them for help, and there's like the whole armada right there captured by Alex. You can see him moving. I actually have an entire series of them moving across the sky. I just put a couple random stills from Cassandra at nighttime. Look at that in the bamboo last Christmas. That's not even a year ago, almost a year from my last video. Perfectly HD. People want to see perfect. This is them. This is how they do it. People can't understand that it's out of their thinking. So check this out. Also I throw some breakdown clips in here as well. It wasn't that great because I can't find the original. It's here somewhere, but you can see it good enough, and that's in here. Also a little driving vlog at the end. So it's kind of a weird video. Stick with it.
All right, check this out. I just had a run from 10 minutes away. I did it good. You guys. All right, so I'll explain in a minute why. Check this out. I'm going into the sun a little bit. Let me see if I can get my eyepiece. There we go. When do you see that in the sky? It's a giant circle. They were chasing each other. Hold on, let me get my breath. I just wanted to get the circle on camera. There's no rush. Let's see what I want, though, like Alex and stuff, to take a look and see if we can't pick them up. After it happens, it's the only way. You can't see. You got to put the camera in there and zoom. They're up there, you guys. That was made by a fighter jet. Look at that. They were chasing each other. You guys, there's UFOs up here. It's unbelievable.
Sorry to cut in really quickly. I'm going to throw this breakdown footage up I have. It was very rough. You see the lines from the monitor, but you can see them perfectly, the UFOs. And then I'll get you the original footage, which is right in front of me somewhere here. And then back to the video. Just trying something a little different here as I make this video. I'm going to put in the original footage, but I wanted to show you just by filming my screen here really quickly, because I don't really have, I have good software, but I don't have. You can go back. I'm not a breakdown to that guy, video. So it's a bunch of videos back. He's already come out. It's about a month ago. I do very few UFO videos. What's amazing here is how they jump. So in 1 second, these guys are going, I don't know, a mile a second, doing this very, very casually, but it's pretty wild. So you go back, look to your top right. I want you guys to play this, without this video, which will be right before or after this. 28. It should show up right there. There he is. It's perfect, you guys. It's absolutely perfect. That's the only time I got him, because he came in from a mile a different direction. I'm almost sure it was that way, but I just couldn't find him or he's in the cloud, right? There's also one in his exact path that's following him, and it's right... I can't get it with this phone, but he's right there. Watch. I'm going to go 1 second ahead, which makes the one at the top right disappear completely out of my camera. Okay, and then watch this. Here comes the other one. I can see him further back, but it's good enough for now. Right? Watch. 1 frame ahead. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, watch. So watch there, watch back. I want you to be able to. You'll be able to do it yourself and see it perfectly. He goes there. I go back 1 frame, and he's there. I mean, this dude's moving unbelievable speed, you guys. You can watch the 2 dots when you go like this with the video. Just do that. It's that simple. It's amazing, and it's exactly what all of them are doing. I mean, I got movement, you guys. It's unbelievable in many different spots during this situation, and how lucky this was. Alexander, luckily, is really good at spotting this stuff. And then once he pointed out they were there, man, I've been looking and I'm finding unbelievable things. So I just wanted you to be able to, just kind of just do a non-professional breakdown there so you can do it on your own, just so you get an idea. Like, I don't see it because you won't. Like, you got to pause it just right to get this guy. But if you do, I'll do it right now. I can't give you the time because it's not in the video yet. It would be different. Right there. When you get him, just look at that, you guys. Put your cell phone up to it, whatever you got to do. It's perfect. It's a good trick for everything, guys, even the other stuff I do. Take your cell phone camera out and just put it up to whatever you're watching. Unless you're actually watching on your cell phone. Then that's a problem. But try to do that. And then here's the other one's following him back here. You can just see it. I can't show it to you, but I can see it. He's right here. He's right there, behind, just coming over that mountain. Put the frame ahead. He's right here. And then he'll jump into this cloud here. He's lower. Really cool.
Yeti, thank you for not ruining my video. Go boy. I filmed Yeti because just too many people ask about him. We'll get back to this in 1 second. Say hi, Yeti. So here's what I'm doing, right? This video is so worth doing. I'm over there. I have no camera. Let's see if we can... Everyone's like, you gotta just go across the street and ask them. And I haven't done that in 2 weeks. I'm like, you know what? I gotta go across and see if they can help me with my tinnitus. It's not that I really think they are, but what do I have to lose, right? Let's see if we can get a shot of them. Hold on. They're not... I have to go left. They're in the back left. I was right with them. And I was like, you know what? I don't think you guys do this, do you? These guys over here. They know someone that can, though. All right, let's do that in a minute. Look. Check this out, you guys. Look at that. I'm telling you, you've never seen a circle in your life. I have never, that I can remember in my life, seen a jet stream in a circle. That's amazing. Look at that tight circle too. Of course it's getting blown out. Like, it's got to be being pushed by like a cloud, right? But it's still intact. It's amazing. I'm sure it goes further that way too. It's just that we can't see it because it's on the other side of the sun. It does seem just to dissipate right there. UFOs, you guys. Find them. They're here all day. Tom was like, Phil, can you film some more UFOs? I was like, sure. But that's not what I was doing. So I think we'll get a couple. If you want, I'll throw. Let's look at this guy. Is he spraying or doesn't look like it? I think that's just I don't know. It looks pretty clean. See how it's dissipating? I can't tell. It's hard to tell. And it's like there's different kinds of sprays. And some of them seem to come out of commercial airlines. I'll tell you though, unless they're spraying, you don't seem to see the UFOs near them. It's almost like they're documenting, there's a lot of people that believe that those discs that you see like in that UFO video I have. I'm sorry, the spraying video with the UFO. That a lot of people have seen this exact thing before. And they believe that that's not a UFO necessarily. It's more like a drone controlling the plane. I don't know. So these are just theories made up by people. You guys, most likely, we're wrong with these theories. I think some of them are pretty damn good. But I have a feeling that we might be wrong. Now, what happened? Why is this over? I'm just kind of talking this out because I want to see. I should have the camera on it. See how something happened. It's amazing how it's just a semicircle. That's about all it is. It's almost 2/3 of a circle. I'm not sure if that's part of it or not. There's too many commercial flights, especially down there. Right there they come through. You'll see, and then there's none, and then all of a sudden 10, 15 planes will come through. Right there. You can literally see the streams they leave. It's so pretty today, you guys. That sun feels so good. I've been inside I've gone out and run errands, but I've basically been inside with this tinnitus because it doesn't stop. It can test you mentally. I've been at decibel levels that are literally piercing through my brain, 24 hours at a time, and it can really test your sanity. I've read how many people have literally killed themselves over the same exact problem. Most people don't understand that because they have mild tinnitus, and I don't know if I have tinnitus, but it's the same symptoms. And mine's extreme. without exaggerating. Like, it really is. It's terrible. It's affecting everything. Not this, though. The only thing it's done really is held me up. I've been doing a lot of things with people. I've been helping a lot of people behind the scenes. So you guys remember when you donate and stuff, it's not just so I can make videos. You'd be surprised at the reach because that allows me to take the time actually to help people where I would be out, you know, mowing the lawn next door, whatever I could do for money. And I will take side jobs. I've been talking to this guy up here. I'm like, hey man, anytime you need me, just let me know. Anytime. Everyone will understand. I'll take a whole day off. I'll work, whatever I have to do. People don't understand. I love to work. I would much rather work, you know. But it's not easy here in the wintertime. For the kind of stuff I do, like I'm kind of hands-on, like excavating, and but it's amazing that I think it's people that it's only like a few people, but I think it's just people that feel guilty themselves. Look at that X down there. There's rocks there. Are those two boulders? That's such a spot, you guys. They just come up right there. So that's what they do. People assume, like kind of even me, would figure, oh, they just walked from over there, they go there. You know, we never, like I said, it's out of our thinking. It's not like that. And maybe some of them, but they can just be there, and then they can just be gone. UFOs, you guys. That's a jet there. UFOs don't make jet streams. But the fighter jets chasing them do. Now, I don't know. Look, we got to remember, we got to leave every possibility open. What if that's just Jim and Bob, okay, messing around, okay? Because we know the secret base is over there. I'll put the picture in. Coming right out of there. Straight up, 6 jets, straight out of the ground. Which means they're taking off from underground. So it's just like a movie, like they actually have runway out of the mountain. Okay, I mean, where do you think we get the ideas for the movies? It's because it's all real. That's where we get the ideas from. See a triangle back there. Oh, it's pretty clear there. Where's my rock? Oh, now we got Black Hawk going through. Ooh, there's a high elevation Black Hawk. Can you hear him? You guys, it's becoming the most unbelievably gorgeous day. I think it's going to be about 42. But when the sun is like that here, this is the kind of video you're going to get when after I see UFOs. I can't help it. I'm not in the forest, but what I'm doing is just kind of keeping my brain busy. It's tough to get a thought.
Hey, it's a really crappy day. I had to click the cell phone on, which is actually pretty good, right? If it's just steady. You know, you can't really do Bigfoot videos with it, but like walking through the woods. But if I'm like this, not too bad. I may pick up one of those gimbals for this if I can find a cheap one day. It's not worth it to me to spend too much, but if I could find one like that works for like $100, I think I would do it. So look, I'm doing this on purpose. I want to show you a very special property. I'm hoping nobody comes down. It's just an amazing thing. I've been watching the transitions happen forever. That guy's an asshole. Complete douche. Just covered me. Watch this property. Just watch this. They're all here. I can't figure this situation out. You're going to have to deal with the windshield. I'm sorry. Watch this. Okay, so you can see your brakes, you can see your stuff. They're all over this river. I think it's them coming out of this hill over here. It's taken me 2 years to figure it out. I'm almost sure, but it all starts here. And you can tell it was all here before these houses. You can see out these. One thing I've realized is these long trees. You see that? A long tree like that has trees that grow up out of the branch is always them. Never knew that. And then I got my buddy. You'll probably see him. He stands in there. Watch. I've actually seen him now. Just watch. Let's see if we can get him. Timestamps. I need timestamps. He's right there. You'll see the structures. You'll see the field goal here. That field goal's been there like that. It's just when I got here, they did that. And usually he's there. I don't see him today. I've actually seen him physically, he showed himself to me now. Because he knows. I'm the only one in the world that knows. And I look there because there's actually properties right here. And the reason I'm doing this video is not to impress you by anything. And most of you should know by what I show. I can show you some amazing things. You can see how every tree has structures. So maybe pay extra special attention when I'm trying to show you something that you really can't see. But I know what's going on. Look at this. This guy really messed up, you guys. Did he flip it? Ooh, the back is all damaged. What happened there? You can't even tell it happened during the snowstorm. Oh, that's a DUI for sure. Look, police line. Not for sure, but most likely a DUI because he got the police. Oh, I'm zoomed in, sorry. So what I wanted to say is this whole river here is used by them in some way. The only thing I can come up with, is the main areas are in that mountain, but they seem, you guys, we really need to start talking about where these guys come from, okay? And I'm going to start by talking to the people that are expert picture finders. You guys understand the subject better than anybody. You're self-taught. You learn everything from the pictures. Maybe a couple things here and there for me, but it's mostly the pictures. And that's where I've learned a lot as well. And we know that in the middle of a snowstorm, they can just be there in their bushes, and there'll be no snow there, but they won't really leave that spot either. They can literally just come up, be there. I say come up because I feel like there's no other place they could come from. It's either that they're not coming from space every time. I just don't believe that. Is it possible? Sure. Anything's possible in this, like I say. But I just, you guys, look, it's something we never think about. Down, the ground. Think about the ground. I just said it for my family. Anyway, I got to fill you in a little bit. Some people, one troll can't seem to deal with when I talk about this stuff. Like, he loses his mind because he can't do this, Like, go do this. Look, if you can do what I do, I'll be the first one on your Patreon. How about that? I'll go get my regular job. I don't have to deal with this anymore. I can get a place to live, and you can do this, right? No problem. You can produce the results that I do. And then guess what? I'll be your first Patreon. That's a deal. If this is boring, I'm sorry. This is how we get the UFOs, you guys. You can't see them. Who saw the breakdown in my live video of the UFO coming this way? It's freaking amazing, isn't it? Real. There's nothing, nobody can fake that, okay? When people don't believe something, you have to remember, it's you that is the problem. Not the video or what you're seeing. It's you, okay? You can't decide what you're going to believe and what you're not going to believe. You just got to leave your mind open. The crazier it is, like I say, the more it's probably real, because that's how they fool you. They don't do anything within logic. It just doesn't happen. Not too much. I love seeing that, like that cloud that's there. I would call this like a vlog, but I can't even put a sentence together. I can't give you any educational insights today. It's just not going to happen. Isn't that cool? I like that. The cloud's sitting up there. I think that has something to do with moisture, because you have the beautiful sun. Man, if you were in there, you wouldn't even know it was sunny, and you would just think it was like this crazy smoggy day. And there's something to that, because that's right where they are. I'm not saying it's because of them, but I'm saying, I don't know, I wouldn't mind standing in the middle of that right now and just seeing what's going on in there. Alright, so one more shot for UFOs. Try not to give me them unless they're really good. I saw it. Oh, let me finish my story. That's pretty, isn't it? Hopefully that doesn't hurt your eyes. I saw it. God, it hurt my eye. Damn. I was in the eyepiece looking at that. You can actually look directly at the sun through the eyepiece. Maybe that's, that's what I said. There's technology in these cameras. Here, you know what? Let's sneak a little look at these guys. They're totally wondering what I'm doing. Look at the structures now, you guys. Look what they've done. There's things over there now I can't even explain. I was just there. But I was trying to tell people, I don't go over there to ask them for help, because they're not like that I know of. They're not right there. I'll show you where they are. I mean, they might be, but I know where they are right now, because I was just literally standing next to them.
They let me know, the little ones always let me know with some little tapping or a noise while I'm there. Especially in the winter, to hear that, it's just amazing. They're under this giant log. It's like an entire home. I can't get there. It's behind this, but I want to show you the perches I found under this tree now. All the pine cones, and there's 2 cleared perches underneath it during the winter, which is pretty amazing to me. So I have to assume at nighttime. Who's seen that? I'll try to find it. When I took it with my cell and he's just looking at me. It was so amazing. He's like right there. He's looking right at me. I didn't even look, and he told me. I was talking to Dave like right here. Dave is like annoyed with me because I'm just, all of a sudden I'm like whoosh, that fast in my head, and he's talking and talking. He's like, why aren't you listening to me? And I'm like, just keep talking, keep talking. Because he did something to my head. I couldn't tell, but just enough to make my head just turn right at him and look. Crazy how they can do that. And yet you really don't feel, we expect it to be like the movies or some dramatic thing, and you'd be surprised what telepathy really is. From what the experience I've had, it's not what you would think. You're not in this euphoria. It's barely noticeable if you don't have it, which I don't have, so that I know of. People always call me an empath or whatever. I don't even know what that is, but I don't think so. I really don't think I am. I don't think I have any psychic abilities whatsoever. So let's just make that very clear, okay? Now, is it possible that I do and don't know? Yes. Is it possible that all you guys do? I think we all do that a little bit. It's not psychic. It's just that those little corners of our mind that we're not allowed to use that somehow come up, they somehow show up once in a while. And then, of course, there's people out there that can always access those areas. Something, I'm not even saying it's that, just something like that. I think we all have it, or you wouldn't be watching this video. Look, where is he? Stupid cars, you can hear. Oh, see, the Blackhawks always come in after the UFOs. He's over there, he's hovering right over there. You can't see him, but he's right in there. And you can't hear him now. I just heard him. Yes, let me turn this off and wait and see if I can see this Blackhawk. So all of these things are all of these planes have been going by. It's turning into this. It literally turns into weather. I'm not letting my brain get too involved in that subject, the spraying. But it was been brought to my attention a few years ago. It's been mentioned to me hundreds and hundreds of times by people. I've caught it in different places on video. I haven't shown you them all. There's no question. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, here and now. It's not an opinion. It's not what I think. They are spraying our skies with something. Somebody's spraying our skies. Okay, not just some of them, as far as I'm concerned. All of them. Do you hear the Black Hawk? I know he's hovering. So if you can't hear him, there's a Black Hawk hovering. Right? You can tell, but I know he's hovering because it's exactly the same amount of sound. And this video is not for everybody, I apologize. So what we're doing is just kind of keeping the camera in the sky here. We're UFO watching and listening to a maniac that has tinnitus. Well, I don't know if I have it, but I think I do. I don't know what else to call it. I have a ringing in my ears that won't go away. You guys, it literally could be a million different things. So it really can be. So the advice is, I appreciate it so much, but it's probably trauma from my spine and my neck. I have degenerative disc disease. I've always had it. Since before I even did this. Way before I did this. For 3 years I had it before this. You can ask anybody that goes out with me. I can do anything you can do. Sometimes better, but you better believe it hurts when I'm doing it. Let's see here. He's still over there. Now this happens all summer long as well. So it could be a coincidence that they were just doing their hovering over there. But I don't know. There's a jet chasing disc-shaped things over there, and then all of a sudden the Black Hawk's there. And the jet's gone and the UFO's gone. And look, it's still there. Because this is gotta be 20 minutes later. Now at least. And you can still see the jet stream. And you can tell now it was much bigger. There's part of it way out there. It was a complete circle. And to see that was just amazing. I watched it happen And it was, the speed was like, I mean, it had to be close to sound, like speed of sound. I mean, this dude's got to be like sonic booming. I mean, he is, I don't know for sure because of the distance. I didn't have my camera. For now on, guys, no camera. But I did put the garbage out, and I was like, hey, I don't have anything on me. I did have a firearm on me, but I'm all about the guns now, you guys. I'm just strapped. Like, I never don't have a gun. Because it's, you know, you can't lose. It's, you never know. What if someone shows up like, hey, you're Colorado Bigfoot. You called me. You told me I was stupid. You know what I mean? And that's when I go to prison, right here. Ba-boom! I'm ready to go to prison, are you? Black Hawk's still there. I'm almost sure the camera can't hear it now. He's still there. He's moving very slow, touching the tops of the trees again. It's crazy. It's not the training, I figured out, because I know someone that does a training, and in the training they do in public, like they actually go into the middle of a town in Edwards and they land in the park. And you can, I used to live near there, so I used to watch them do it all the time, and you can tell the guy's a total noob that's trying to land it. Like, he's probably not a complete noob, but he's training, you know what I mean? And when they go to land, it's nothing like a seasoned pilot landing. I used to watch them all the time, and I was surprised they actually let them do that in public in the middle of Edwards, just because of the sheer noise of that thing. Let's do a quick, just want to do 2 zooms. I want to do right here. Think about going up there tomorrow. It is so beautiful. Believe it or not, it would take me 2 hours to get right there, because I have to go so far that way. I'm considering doing it though, because I love that, and the timestamps were, that's where we got Shrek, remember? Who remembers Shrek? What I'm doing is kind of zooming on there, but I'm also leaving the sky in the background. As cloudy as it's starting to become. I'm spraying. It's this is all this is. It's a UFO watch. Isn't that crazy? It's legit though. Like, and I'm not even into UFOs. I see them with my own eyes and I just don't want to know. Because I have my hands so full with my own subject. But here's the catch. I've said this before. I think it's all, you know, even if it's lightly connected, it's all connected to each other. I think everything we don't know about fits into that unseen world, and they all know about each other. You know, so it's like, Mark, are they Nephilim? Are they this? No, they're not. But if there's Nephilim out there still, I don't think Nephilim could have offspring from what we know. So they're probably all dead. But if there was, you know, these guys up here certainly know where they are, you know, or who they are. That's what I'm trying to say, is that it's all connected somehow. It doesn't mean they're hanging out together, but they could be like, oh yeah, those guys, there's like a bunch of them left, they live in Tennessee, you know. I'm just making that up, Tennessee, don't take it personally. In fact, Tennessee's got some special things going on. See, this is where they'll go. You see that, where there's that spot like that? You know, I walk up to a spot like that and it's just a complete round perch in the middle of the snow. That's all melted. And then they just seem to, once in a while the footprints are all around it, but usually they just seem to stay in that spot where they have like structure set up and it melted the snow. They appear in that spot, they sit there for God knows how long, and then they go back. I want to get these guys on film. Look how blatant that is. I never noticed those 2 giant boulders, guys, on the ground. That makes that even more crazy. I'm telling you, they come out right there. Because of those boulders are what convinced me that they come out right there. It's amazing. Over now.